It has been known for a long time that heavy alcohol consumption has been associated with brain atrophy, loss of neurons, and poor white matter fiber integrity. However, in the past, there have been conflicting information. I can remember the day when we thought one glass of red wine was actually helpful in preventing cardiovascular disease, especially, particularly in regarding light alcohol consumption. Recent study in the UK of over 36,000 healthy middle-aged and older adults found that alcohol intake is negatively associated with brain volume, gray matter volume, and white matter microstructure. So even small amounts of alcohol on a daily basis are associated with significant problems. Another study recently published by the University of Miami showed that alcohol-related cancers are doubling every 30 years from 1990 to 2020, and alcohol's carcinogenic effects include the way it's metabolized. It increases inflammation, particularly in women, which is a concern for breast cancer, period. Men over the age of 55 are particularly at risk for alcohol-associated cancers. Peter Attia recently had a podcast where we talked about the social benefits of having an alcohol with friends. One drink of alcohol with friends probably offsets the effect of alcohol, but I believe Brian Johnson, the expert or guru of Don't Die, would argue that the moment of pleasure from drinking alcohol is probably not worth the hit your lifespan and health span will take, so he would encourage you to avoid that, as do I. So in keeping with the idea of eliminating alcohol, I reached out to a company called Zero Proof. They have a line of non-alcoholic wines. I want to see if these would be a good substitute for a glass of red wine daily or several times a week. So it came boxed, and I think there were 6 bottles. I chose a combination of red wines, which I prefer, and I'll give you my ratings of those wines in a separate podcast. But I think the overall quality and capability of these wines have improved significantly. At one time, red non-alcoholic wines were no better than grape juice. Some of these are indistinguishable from their alcoholic kindred, and some are expensive. So as a part of budget longevity, the cheapest way is just don't drink the wine. But I'll add in reviews of each of these wines in my next podcast. As always, stay on your trail to longevity, but stay within your budget.